Good morning, YouTube. It's super early. I am leaving Chattanooga as I speak. Right now, I might do this drive-in in two different pieces. I apologize. I'm looking super haggard today because I am. Update on kittens. Everybody fostered up. Sally, Zero, Astrid, and Toothless have all fostered up to Michelle. They fostered up last Thursday. 2 weeks ago I got Bear, and then a few days later I got BJ. So we have the 15-day-olds. That's actually why I'm leaving Chattanooga right now. Bear was doing really good. When I got BJ started out well. Everybody started getting sick. We've had all kinds of problems. The last week, can't really figure out exactly what's going on with them. You know, they'll do bad for a day, and then they'll do good for a day, and then they slip back in where they don't want to nurse, they're not feeling good, and then the next day they'll do really good. You know, it was a whole bunch back and forth. Oh, my door is not shut. I need to pull over and shut my door. Well, I'm going to stop and get gas, so I think we'll be all right. I think we had finally gotten it down to, we think that it was parasites. So we dewormed them. Oh, my door doesn't sling open. We dewormed them the other day, started them on Albon, Panicure, Tylosin. This is like the fourth day they've been on their medication, and they're just not gaining weight. They're not doing well. Maddie now has BJ and Bear, simply because I'm exhausted. I'm just gonna be straight up. Like, I am mentally worn out. I have been ordered by Dr. Maddie that I am to take a 2-week sabbatical, and I'm not to take any more kittens until I've had 2 weeks of rest. Normally, you know, it isn't this bad. You know, and I hate to put this out there for people, you know, thinking that, you know, rescue is just this awful thing. It isn't. You know, it's a great thing, especially when your kittens are healthy. I've had a rough time with late season kittens this year for sure, but I haven't had a lot of break in between this year. Last year I had more kittens. I had 39 kittens last year. This year I'm up to number 28 at this point. We're not done, but I mean, I'm up to 28. But usually I get a longer span in between of when I have itty bitties and I've got to be on that 2-hour schedule. This year, I've really not had a whole lot of a break. I mean, I've pretty much been on it, you know, with these itty bitties, you know, moving them along fairly quickly. You know, I get on a 4-hour schedule, I get it for a week and a half, and then we're back on a 2-hour schedule again. Unfortunately, it takes its toll. It just does. People get tired. After 2 years, you know, doing big numbers of kittens, it's worn me down, and I'm at the point now that I need a break, even if it's just for 2 weeks. Maddie will see if she can kind of figure out what the hell's going on with these 2 kittens and get them better for me. I will absolutely take them back for her and continue them on their path, but I need a break. I'm tired, I'm exhausted. Mentally, I'm really having a hard time thinking. I'm toast. So we're taking some time off, and I have been ordered that I'm not allowed to have any kittens, and that if I take any kittens before the 2-week period of time, Maddie will no longer help me. I have to have her, so we're going to do exactly what Maddie says, and we're not going to take any kittens for a couple of weeks, just to let me settle some. Mind you, we're keeping 2 fosters from the last round as well, which I don't have to bottle feed now, but I still have babies. I still have to take care of them. You know, it's still kind of the same thing. I'm not getting a break per se. Oh hell, I could have stayed in that lane. So we're taking a break. we're taking a break. We're taking a break. I'm going to pull in here and get gas. Shut my door properly because I'm driving down the interstate 75 miles an hour with my door ajar over here because I didn't shut my door properly. Like everything else, you know, I was trying to make a left-hand turn 2 blocks back before I got where I needed to make a left-hand turn because all right, I'm going to pull in here and get gas. We'll talk later. Okay, I'm back. It's the end of the day and I look no better than I did this morning. Probably look worse. So, haven't done this where I've left in quite some time, but I'm just leaving the office right now. A little late because I got a lot of work that I'm trying to get caught up on. Still not done. I'll probably have to work on it tomorrow. But I didn't want to end my video just, okay, see you, bye, kind of thing. Office is looking good for Halloween, for Boo Day. Got all my stuff done. I'll do a video. I didn't record doing it this time, but if I can remember Thursday, I'll do a quick walkthrough and I'll just do the haunted dental office so you guys can see what it looks like this year. It's mostly the front. We do a little bit down the hall, and then we have some cool stuff in the operatories. You know, and we got some little jump scares all the way through the office. I don't tell where they are because my patients do subscribe to my channel, and I don't want to give away all the jump scares. So as we tell everybody that comes in for their first time at Halloween or even their second time at Halloween, can't guarantee that things won't jump out at you or chase you. It's just kind of how that goes. So I'll try to remember to videotape that Thursday so that you guys can see that during the Halloween season, because you know I love me a Boo Day, really do. That and Christmas. So taking a sabbatical. I have been ordered by Dr. Maddie for me to take 2 weeks off with no kittens. She gave me an update on BJ and the bear, and so far, you know, they've eaten fairly well for her. But they're dissatisfied, I guess you would say. They're very bloated. We're both thinking gassy somehow, but I have just, for the life of me, I cannot figure out what in the world is making them so bloated, right? I don't know. So we're still trying to figure out kind of what's going on. And BJ, we're still trying to figure out what the weird noise is and if he's actually having seizures, which I think that he is. But, you know, Maddie's the expert, so I leave it to her. The kids are in really, really, really good hands. So no worries, no guarantees, but no worries. They're in the absolute best of hands right now. And she just came off her 2 weeks being off. So, you know, it's really important because, again, we kind of discussed this morning, you know, at 7 o'clock while we're standing, you know, outside of Starbucks, that, you know, we worry sometimes some of the videos that we put out may dissuade people from wanting to foster. Maddie in and of herself is one that's what she does, is a lot of times she takes the sickest of the sick, right? That's her niche. You know, and you don't have to do those things. Just like neonatal care isn't for everybody. You know, that's why we need neonatal people, because it's, you know, it's not for everybody. It really isn't. It has its own little set of problems, but it also has its own set of rewards. I personally love neonates because they're very compact, right? They're portable. I can keep them contained. I know where they are at all times. I don't have to run anybody down. Yes, I have to be on 2, 3, 4, and 5 hour feeding schedules, but I don't mind. That's a nice trade-off for me, right? Yes, I am aware that, you know, I have a higher rate of mortality with what I rescue than probably my foster ups do, right? Like, they don't end up dealing with mortality quite as much as the ones with the itty bitties do. But, you know, hey, I knew that walking into it, and that's kind of part of it. So we don't want to dissuade people, you know, from wanting to foster. But I will tell you this: if you are going to get into fostering, make sure that you have a good, strong group. I've said this before, that you're fostering for, and you have a good community that will work with you. Because let me tell you something, without my friends having my back, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. Sorry, bumpy, we're getting on the interstate. I wouldn't be able to do what I do. You know, literally Maddie offered, actually kind of insisted, hey, let me take the kids. You're really tired. You need a break. You're not going to be doing them any good. Oh, I hope you guys can see me. You know, let me have them. So, you know, if it wasn't for her, I would have really super been on the struggle bus. We'll make this quick because I'm not real sure how well you guys can see me. Maybe this is why I stopped recording, you know, on the way home, because the light is so bad, especially at 4 o'clock. But, you know, I can't do what I do without having a really good support system. And the group that I'm in with right now, you know, we take care of each other. We make sure that everybody is okay. And if somebody needs something, we all band together and we make sure that person gets what they need. She sent me a picture. The babies are actually inside the incubator, which is probably where they need to be right now. So again, they're in the best of hands, and I'm really happy for that. Hey, there we go. Maybe the sun will stay out. I'm very puffy today. I feel puffy today. I'm super tired. I'm just drug out, man. I look haggard. I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna look even more haggard because we're still working on the car. And again, I don't want to give away too much, because if you want to know what's going on with the car, then you need to subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you know you don't miss anything, and watch those videos as they come out. But I will tell you, we have been working very hard on the car the last couple of days. He's been working much harder than I have, because again, I've had 2 very sick kittens, so I wasn't able to really help him a whole lot. But we've run into some trouble. No, we did not videotape that part of it, and be happy we didn't, because the princess used some language that I heard all the way upstairs. So it's been rough, but we're getting there. We're getting there. I think that's probably all we have to update. We're getting ready to, we've had some fall weather this week. This morning was gorgeous. It was like 72 degrees, and there was a really nice breeze, and it was nice. Really, really nice this morning. You know, it's 79, it's 80 degrees right now. It's still pretty warm. It's not near as humid. But this morning, the nights are getting really cold, so it's nice. It's cooling off. We're enjoying that a lot. But we're getting ready to start shutting everything down. We've already covered the waterfall because the leaves are now starting to fall. We start getting cold weather, they're going to go crazy and start dropping everywhere. We are probably going to cover the fountain, you know, in the not too distant future. That will be coming next, and just shutting down the garden altogether, which is usually what we do in the winter months. So that's coming up next. Maybe I'll videotape that if you guys want to see us shutting down, you know, the stuff. I think we videotaped opening it up. We're going to shut it down. The fountain actually does run all year long, but we do cover it with a net to keep the critters out, keep the leaves out, things of that nature. Just, you know, makes my life easier, because I'm the one that's got to go out there and check that stuff. That's probably about it, I think, going on. We won't make this too long, because, you know, I had a decent amount coming in this morning. I just didn't want to, you know, drop you guys off the cliff like that. I don't know, I'm thinking maybe November. If you guys would like to see me do, I don't know, what would we call it? We could either do it in December and call it Vlogmas, which a lot of people do, where, you know, you vlog every day and you just put out a little, you know, little quick videos every day during the holiday season. Or would you all rather see that in November? I'm kind of feeling the December thing. Maybe do a Vlogmas this year. We haven't done that before. Put some comments down below and let me know if you guys are interested in piddling around with me and doing some Vlogmas stuff. Maybe having some quick videos out every day. Let me know what you think. All right, so I'm going to cut the video short here for now. You guys know the rules. Until I see you the next time, stay safe.